There's something many women over 40 quietly carry that nobody really talks about. The belief that before we can help others, before they can lead, before they can become visible, they need to have fully healed first. From one woman to another, it's not true. Some of the women helping other people heal are still healing too. Not because they're fake, not because they're pretending, but because healing is not a finish line you cross before becoming valuable. You are valuable. And this is where many women finally begin releasing perfectionism. I think social media has created this illusion that every woman who inspires people must already have life completely figured out. Perfect healing, perfect confidence, perfect relationships, perfect emotional regulation, perfect. But real life is usually much more layered than that. I've been married. I've been divorced. I've raised children who are now adults navigating their own struggles, relationships, and healing journeys. And one of the humbling things motherhood has taught me is that sometimes watching your children struggle reveals to you where you still need healing to. Not in a shameful way, in an awareness way. Because sometimes we don't fully recognize our own wounds until we see pieces of them reflected back through the people we love most. And for many women over 40, that realization changes everything. I think many women delay their own visibility because they believe healing should look linear. I'll start when I'm finally confident. I'll speak when I'm fully healed. I'll help others once I've mastered everything myself. But healing is layered. It's not linear. Healing happens in seasons, not all at once. And often the wisdom you share with others is something you are actively learning more deeply yourself. That does not make you a fraud. It makes you human. And honestly, some of the wisest women I've ever met were women who kept showing up while they were still rebuilding themselves too. I think so many women are exhausted from feeling like they need to appear perfectly healed all the time. You can be evolving and still have tender places. You can be wise and still be learning. You can help other people and still be healing parts of yourself too. And most women don't realize this until later in life. The strongest women are usually not women who never struggled. That's a lie that social media tells us. They're women who kept walking while they struggled, through the struggle. And sometimes the very thing you survived becomes the reason someone else finally feels seen. Here's the reframe I want women to understand today. You do not need to become perfect before becoming impactful. The goal is not perfection. The goal is awareness. The goal is learning how to stop abandoning yourself while helping everyone else. Because many overfunctioning women were taught that being needed equals being valuable. It's not true. Helping others while emotionally depleting yourself is not healing. That's staying in survival mode. Helping others from a grounded, honest place, that's wisdom. And this is where many women begin reclaiming themselves after years of overextending for everyone else. So today's Saturday reset is so simple. Release the belief that you must become fully healed before you're allowed to begin again, before you're allowed to speak. You are still rebuilding. Maybe you're still learning boundaries. Maybe you're still healing childhood wounds while watching your own children navigate theirs. That does not disqualify your wisdom. If anything, it deepens your compassion. Just make sure you are filling your own cup too. Rest when needed, pull back when needed, protect your peace when needed. Because healing should not require you to destroy yourself in the process of helping everyone else survive. And this is the part many women over 40 are finally learning. Strong does not have to mean exhausted. I think many women needed this reminder today. You are allowed to be a work in progress and still become someone who brings light to other people. Not because your life is perfect, but because your honesty makes people feel less alone. And maybe that's the real healing. Not pretending we've mastered life perfectly. Nobody's perfect. But learning how to walk through life with more awareness, more honesty, and more self-respect than we had before. This is Authentically Her After 40, where we stop surviving and start living regulated.